Hello creatives, welcome back to Intasi Art. Today I'll be double blooming on a bigger canvas, a 16 by 12 using a blow dryer. I want to show you what you can do if there are parts of your bloom you don't love or if you'd like to add some negative space. It's a simple trick that could actually save your painting. If you want to learn exactly how I mix these paints step by step, I've linked that tutorial in the description below. I also have a full walkthrough on how I mix my pigments for the bloom technique and how I use the blow dryer in my process. All of those are linked below too. I'm starting with my base wall paint, then laying down my colors and finishing with the cell activator. Now that my blooms are done, I'm going to remove the portions I don't want. Since my paints are on the thicker side, I don't have to worry about them rushing in to fill the empty spaces. That gives me time to clean up the areas I'm removing and keep them open so I can fill them back in with my base paint. Just be careful when adding your base. Don't use too much. You still have to stretch the whole painting, and too much paint can lead to cracking or distortion. You can use a palette knife or even a stir stick to gently spread the base paint and make sure all the empty spaces are covered. I'm going to repeat the process on the other side to give the painting a bit more balance and symmetry. Here is a close-up of the wet painting. In hindsight, I probably should have removed more from the blooms to create more negative space. I had a lot of paint left on the canvas to stretch, but honestly, there were so many pretty cells I didn't want to lose. The painting dried beautifully. I love how vibrant the copper cell activator looks and the way the blow dryer layered the colors. It really gives the piece a beautiful sense of depth. Thank you so much for joining me today and spending a little time with me. I hope this video gave you some new ideas to explore with the bloom technique, whether it's using a tool, creating negative space, or just trusting your instincts. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what part inspired you the most. Until next time, stay creative, stay curious, and keep making beautiful things.